Hello my friends, and welcome back to The Long Dark, Interloper, in our quest to survive in a frozen, post-apocalyptic world. My name is Sprocket, and currently we're here at the Lighthouse at Desolation Point. After surviving hypothermia, I think we're almost done. Got 1 hour remaining. Not bad, 1 hour. We just have to keep our temperature above freezing for 1 hour and get some rest. So we're just about there. You can see we're already exhausted. We've got a lot of health we've lost, but we've actually made a lot of progress. We're so close to dying there. I have a nice stack of meat outside. I think our clothing should all be dry by now. Yeah, we've got some dry clothing. Still need to come up with some gloves. We do have technically like a hat, head covering, but do need to find some gloves or make some gloves at some point. So I think today we're going to finish up the day by cooking the meat we have outside, letting these rabbit pelts and guts cure. I may want to go over and check out the, I think Katie's Quiet Corner is what it's called. So here's what I think we'll do. Get a fire started, cook the meat, and then go to sleep. Or maybe, you know what, maybe I'll go to sleep first. Let's get just enough energy for us to go check out Katie's Quiet Corner. Got to make sure I have enough calories, and then I will probably cook the rabbit meat before we go to bed. I think that might be the better option. I don't think we're going to get food poisoning if we eat these tomato soup. It's possible we could. Let's try the dog food because we don't have to cook it. Let's smash this open and get some calories from this. If we get food poisoning, I'll have to deal with that when we cross that road. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we survived. I'm going to leave this oil here just to save on weight. Ooh, got a little bit of lag there. By the way, have I checked over? I did. I checked everywhere. Okay. We're going to leave the oil here. Anything else we want to leave behind for weight? We've got some extra books we don't need. I'll leave this shooting guide and the stay on target. Actually, you know what? Do we want to stay on target first before sewing? Or do we want to do sewing first? I'll probably do sewing first, actually. Let's leave those there. We'll do sewing first. Anything else we want to drop before we head out? Can leave the lantern fuel here. The Polaroids. Don't need those. Just extra weight at this point. Do I have any food in here? No, it's empty. Okay. Just checking the flask. We can drop the spray can. We can drop the fuses. Should probably be dropping this stuff downstairs. But anyway, we'll drop it here for now. And I got some wires. Okay, I've got a very large amount of torches, but we'll probably be using some of those here anyway. Okay, let's go. We've got... oh wait, gotta sleep. That's right. We're gonna sleep. Oh, I'm out of water. I forgot at the end of the last episode, we do have to make some water. I don't even think I have soda. No. Okay, so that kind of changes things. Since I need water, we're gonna cook the meat. Let's get a torch out. By the way, I've noticed the game's kind of glitchy lately. Don't know if I need to upgrade my little laptop I've been using, or it seems like it's happened after the last update to the story mode. Anyway, let's check the weather, see if it's windy or not. Okay. Ooh, is there a dead body? That's the one we already checked. Okay, we already checked that one. Let's get a fire started out here. Just because we'll have 2 burners instead of 1. I just have to make sure we have enough fuel on the fire to keep warm. Can't let ourselves get cold. Yeah, I wonder what happens. I think if we dip into the cold even once, I think we do have to start over maybe with the hypothermia. I don't know. I don't want to risk it. Anyway, we've got a fire started. Let's add some fuel. We could do the cedar. Let's get our water cooking. $37 on the rabbit. Oh man, I wish I had stuff I could work on. It's kind of funny, I put the can on there and didn't actually put water in there. Okay, we might just have to pass time here because there's not a lot I have to work on. And if I read a book, it may actually burn the meat here. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to harvest some tinder plugs. Okay, cooked rabbit. It doesn't say it's poor quality. Fresh rabbit cooked. 94%. Okay, let's eat it. Drink some water. Let's keep the water coming. We're going to need enough water to sleep tonight. Okay, I wonder if I should cook this tomato soup or not. It's already really low condition. There's a good chance we're going to get food poisoning from it. I might wait. Let's wait till it's closer to bedtime, I think. Pass some time. Maybe craft some more tinder plugs. Okay, I need to make sure I have at least one stick. Okay, I do. Alright, let's pick up our pot. This actually is not a bad time to travel because of the wind situation. I don't especially like cooking right next to the lighthouse. I keep hearing, I think it's these, the icicles. I keep hearing loud cracking noises. I think it might actually be the icicles. I'm kind of afraid one's going to fall on my head. Okay, do we want to use another piece of coal? I think we have to. Just to finish out this meat here. How many torches do we have? We had a bunch, didn't we? Yeah, I'm going to drop some of these good torches here for the future. I'll drop one more. Okay. Those are good. Probably need those when we leave in the morning. So we got 11 minutes. Let's drop our herbal tea, or this rosehip tea, I mean. Okay. It's not as much meat as I would have liked to have gotten from those rabbits, but I can't complain. Okay, rosehip tea is done. Water will be done soon. Nice if I had another can. Should we do one more batch? Let's see. 35 minutes. How much water do I have? 1 liter. That's not very good. You know, I'm going to cook this. Let's boil this water I just made, and then we'll be done. I can't really afford to hang out here. Let's pass time here. I'm glad that didn't burn. Man, that would suck if I burned that. Okay, water's done. Pick up our cam. Take a torch or two. Okay, so take that. We're gonna go check out Katie's secluded corner. I'll take the ruined torch. And then I've got to make it back before dark, I think. Which is pretty quick. We got to be fast about this. Can I drop down here? Okay, it's this direction. I think I've learned my lesson about being too close to the edge. We do have some visibility now. There are a few items out here, so let's be very, very careful. Oh, I got some fish. And some medicine. What is that? Painkillers? Got some fish. Yes. Let's leave those here. Is that a cattail head? What is that? Okay, nice. This may be crazy, but I'm actually going to take that with us. We're going to be attracting wolves, but the wind is good. I mean, lack of wind, I should say. There's something dead over there. Is there anything else on the beach today? There's something over there. I'll have to check out what that is. I do want to see what these crows are circling. I don't see a body. How do I get up there? I got a little bit more time. Let's drop the smelly stuff right here. I do want to try to get up. Oh wait, I gotta get a new torch. Let's see what these guys are going on about. There's a dead body here. Ooh, a deer. I'll take the feathers. Okay, interesting. I don't remember ever seeing a boat here before, guys. Is that a backpack? I'm gonna drop the fish. Oh, it's a suitcase.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Oh, thank you. I need those so bad. Extra pair of thermal underwear. What is this? Is that just a stick? A little risky for a stick. Okay, so I dropped the fish over there, right? Somewhere? Yep, they're there. There's some rabbits up ahead, too. This could be a little risky, what I'm trying to do here. I like the idea of having those rabbits. That looks very risky. I've fallen through the ice over there before with no warning. It just, you're gone, like you're in there. Is it worth checking out? I mean, it looks cool. Is there actually anything there? Is this just a trap? Oh, man, guys. I've never seen this boat here before. I don't want to go through the ice again. I can't imagine there's anything on there worth getting. Leave me a comment if you guys know of anything about that boat. Cute little rabbit. It's almost like he knows I want to kill him. Alright, let's get these fish. I gotta get closer to the rabbits. I also need a new torch, probably. So cute. Let's drop that. Equip this. Got it. Drop you. Get the rock. This is probably almost gone. So we're going to drop it. Equip this. Light it. Drop it from the inventory. Switch to the rock. Why'd you stop, rabbit? Okay. This is tricky. Really all depends on the weather. Wait, where'd my other fish go? I had 2 fish. Oh, I must have been carrying it still. Okay. We are very smelly. We're attracting wolves. I'm sure the wolves are coming. That's okay. We're gonna head up here. Part of me wants to get that deer harvested. I might end... Oh, come on. Spraying, really? I might end up going back for that deer. I do want to check what's up here, though. I think there's another deer up here, so I'll make a fire by this deer, cook the fish and the rabbits, thaw the carcass of the deer, and then we can get the hide. I think that's a good plan. So it's worth being smelly, traveling up here. It'd be even better if I had a hacksaw. So I think you can actually get some saplings up here. There's a dead body over here. I'm pretty sure it's a deer. Yeah, we got a dead deer. So let's drop these. We're going to make a fire close to the cliff here. Hopefully it's close enough to thaw the deer. And I hope I have enough fuel to make all this happen. Okay, let's drop that. Add some fuel. Okay. Sorry, I thought I messed up there. Let's put the fish on. Get some water. Okay. That is thawing. Let's get the feathers. The feathers can reappear, which is kind of nice. What do we have here? Pork and beans. Nothing in the backpack. Another recycled can. Never thought I'd be excited for an empty soup can. It's going to help us get water twice as fast in the future. I'm going to grab whatever sticks I can find. 10 minutes. Yeah, let's do it. We need the fuel. Any other sticks? I already have a sprain. I don't really care if I get another sprain. As long as I can throw a rock, it should be good. More feathers. Okay, let's check on our food situation here. 13 minutes till boiled. How long to harvest this? You know, I think I need a tool to get this, don't
The guy
I?
who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I need a tool to get that, unfortunately. Oh, we got another dead body. Oh, those could be good. Probably better than my sneakers. Okay, 6 minutes till done. Let's pass time. Actually, I could do like a little shred, maybe. No. 14 minutes. Alright, let's just pass time. Grab that. I'm gonna pick it up. Let's get some more meat cooking. Hold on. Yeah, it gives us a half an hour. Okay, that's not quite ready yet. Let's get a half an hour's worth of this guy. Okay. Looks like we're thirsty. Put some water down. Okay, we've got another half an hour. Let's get this hide. Ooh, I need to drink. I'm taking damage from being thirsty and tired. Alright, don't go out, fire. Don't go out. Okay, we got the hide. Let's do more water. Let's get a drink so I don't take more damage. Okay, we got an hour remaining. I did get the hide off this guy. We need the meat, probably. 35 minutes. For some delicious deer meat. I think we need to go after this. 28 minutes. Okay, that is done. Let's drop our tea. Actually, I should drop all the meat. Do I want to keep cooking? Probably need to get to safety. It's probably more important. How do we want to do this? Should I just go? How much water do we have? 2 liters. I really need more water. Okay, 22 minutes. So he is done for meat. How much time was left on the fire? Was that 22 minutes? 19 minutes. Let's add some fuel. Okay, let's try this again. Once this water's done, we're going. Okay, don't go out, little fire. Okay, water's done. We'll eat the rabbit. Actually, let me eat as much as I can. We'll eat this fish too. It'll help reduce our weight. Okay, I'm gonna take all the smelly stuff. Goodbye, dear. Thank you for providing for us. Much appreciated. Alright, we've got to get out of here. We're gonna sleep so well tonight, I think. Let me just make sure I can throw a rock. Okay, we can. I didn't actually want to throw a rock. I was just practicing. If an aurora hits, we could be in trouble here. Need to make our way back to the lighthouse because there's a bed there, obviously. We are attracting all the animals. They all want to come see what we have for them. And I don't want to share. I'm not really in a sharing mood tonight. Just keep our ears open for the wolves. It's kind of peaceful though, the waves and the ambient sounds. Okay, is this our turn off? Not quite. There's our first customer. I think I have like 7 rocks or six stones right now, so I'm okay throwing a couple. What I'm not okay with is if the bear shows up. Ooh, I do see you there. Hello. We never did loot this car. It's always been too dangerous. Yeah, I can hear the wolves eating. They're all going after stuff right now. Oh, I gotta get a new torch. Oh, I got gloves. Let's get a new torch. I need to finish looking in here. Check the seats, check the visors, check the back. Okay, I gotta remember to put those gloves on. Right now I just want to get out of here though. So, I gotta go this way. Let's get out of here. Get back to safety. Spend the night in the lighthouse with a full belly. We're gonna heal up so nice tonight. Hello there, rabbit. I need to get you, so we're gonna drop this. Walk backwards, get a rock. Thank you. Come along with us. That was good timing. Gotta make sure I don't run out of rocks though. If I can get these rabbit pelts cured and the guts, we could potentially make a warm hat or gloves. Also, I am going to need the cured guts to make a bow if we ever do get a knife crafted. The next piece of loot that I would really hope to get is the hacksaw, or even the heavy hammer. I guess that would be good too. Not quite sure where we're gonna find a heavy hammer.
Sure getting cold.
Pretty sure we find a hacksaw in the next region though. Coastal Highway. I don't know, is Crumbling Highway considered a region? We gotta go through Crumbling Highway to get to Coastal Highway. Okay, well this feels like a success. I'm gonna grab the torches. Grab some charcoal. Let's go inside. Okay, let's see if we cured our hypothermia. We did. Hypothermia is cured. I must have missed it. We do need to drop the items we harvested here. We got the fresh deer hide. I thought I had more than that, but I guess that's all we have. Need to leave the raw meat outside. Okay, we've got some cooked fish. Nice. Okay, let's get the rabbit carcasses. We'll harvest those before we go to bed, I think. Torch is going out. Okay, that's fine. I do want to bring the bed down here, I think. It's going to be a lot easier if I can kind of stumble my way down. There we go. For now, we're going to just put it right here. And then, before I go to sleep, I do want to harvest the rabbits. Let's see, where are you, rabbits? Let's get the hide and guts harvested. Okay, that one's done. Meat is gone. Let's do another hide and guts. Let's make sure I have enough food, though. Food and water. We should be okay to make it through the night, I think. Gotta remember to drop these. Okay. And then this guy, you know, before I harvest him, let's drop the hide and guts. So this guy should have everything. Meat, hide, and guts. An hour and 57 minutes. Sounds good to me. Taking tired damage, of course. Okay, nice. We're gonna drop... Ooh, we got a storm outside I can hear. Carcass harvesting, level 2. So we've achieved novice. As a novice, now we are a bit more comfortable with how to handle carcasses. We can tell which parts provide the best meat, but you still destroy a lot of it while harvesting. So we have a 10% reduction in meat harvesting times for that. Let's go outside and drop this meat. If I can... Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, we'll drop it right here. Eat this. Let's go inside. Okay, the bed is straight ahead. Let's make sure we have enough water. Let's put our gloves on. So we got some thermal underwear and some gloves. That was huge. Let's sleep for 10 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, good morning. We've survived 4 days. That is huge on this difficulty for me. 4 days. I'll take that as a win. Okay, today might be moving day. I probably need to cook some food. And really I need to wait for the storm to pass. Sounds like there's a storm, doesn't there? Oh yeah, we've got a storm. What time is it? So it's past noon. You got plenty of charcoal. At some point I would like to map. It'd be nice to go to the top of the lighthouse and do a little bit of mapping of the area, but it's just too windy. Okay, I think we're going to keep our loot in one of these drawers. Let's use our spray paint. And we'll put a mark on there. Materials. Put it right there. And then we'll use this drawer for some of the extra items. I don't have a lot to leave behind, but I do have the charcoal. I can leave pain pills. We need all of our clothing. In fact, I need to fix this stuff before we lose it. It'd be nice if we could get a sewing kit and I could fix up our clothing. We got some torches. Is there anything I need to leave behind? Okay, I think while we're waiting for the storm to pass, I'm going to need some firewood. Because we got to cook the meat, right? Got all that meat out there. We're starting to get hungry. I'm going to harvest these 0 quality torches. And get a few sticks. Just to help us out just a little bit. Fortunately, we only have like 4 of them. I know it's not my favorite thing to sit and harvest torches, but anyway, we'll be done here. This is the last one, I think. Yeah, all the others are in good shape. Do we want to get a fire started? I think I might. So let's get the meat. At this point, I think it's probably worth it. Ooh, 45 minutes to break down a chair. Well, you know what? We need the fuel. Let's do it. And I'll do one more. I was kind of hoping the wind would stop. Let me bring the items down that I left up here, because I will forget about them. Do we want to break down a chair? So how much fuel do we have? We just have 1 piece of coal left. I think I have to. I think the wind stopped. So now we can actually make a fire outside.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, yeah, the wind has stopped. Let's get a torch out. We'll use one of the low quality ones. I will drop our smelly stuff. Okay, let's use a stick. It's going to improve our chances of getting the fire started a little bit.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, let's add some of this reclaimed wood. Okay, we need the water cooking. I need to drop a bunch of stuff. Let's use this drawer. So we picked up all that extra stuff, right? So what did I pick up? I picked up the Polaroids. I think I want to take everything else. No, we don't need the wires. And the fuses, wherever those are. Did I already drop those? There they are. Yeah, I don't think we need those. We can leave some charcoal here. I think everything else I want to take. I probably could leave the oil. But you know, I'll take it to the next region. It might actually be useful. Okay, nice. Boy, all of our stuff is coming together really well. Okay, let's pass some time here. Ooh, I hope the wind doesn't blow my fire out. How much tinder? We got 6. Okay, tinder plugs. Doing okay there. Maybe I'll do meat. Let's pick that up. Ooh, that's a tiny piece. It's probably good to cook the meat so we can level up our cooking. I don't want to leave all this behind. 9 minutes. I'm looking forward to that big piece of venison. That's going to be good. Oh yeah. That hits the spot. Okay, don't really have anything to craft. I will look down here. I wonder if there's some mushrooms down here. Did we already look? No, I don't think there are. Okay, we've got 2 hours on the fire. Let's pass some time on the meat. Do some water. 1 hour and 28 minutes. Okay. I think we're just about ready to head out of here. I might have to sleep here again tonight, though. Just because there's no bed. That's the unfortunate thing. I would like to go explore the mine, though. That'd be nice. Let's see how much water we have. Got 2 liters of water. Got enough torches. Let's heat up our tea. Okay, I'm just gonna pass time. $52 minutes. Let's cook this bad water. Grab that.
I am so thirsty, I can't think straight.
Yeah, I know you're thirsty. We're going to regain any health we've lost, I think, tonight. Could drink a little bit, though. Drink a little bit. Okay. Water's almost done. Let's take a torch. We're going to go explore the mine, I think. Alright, let's grab this stuff. We're taking all the smelly stuff. Oh, that's so loud.
Feels like night is coming.
Those icicles. Okay, let's go. We got the smelly stuff. There's no wind, which is why I'm doing this, guys. We're going to take the guts and the hides up to the stone church so we can drop them off. I will also keep an eye out. Is that another boat? Or is that the same boat? It's another boat, isn't it? I think those are death traps. Is that a wolf? I think there's a wolf running towards us. He can hear the dinner bell because we got the smelly stuff. So I wonder if that bear is going to be wandering around. Got to be careful of him. You know, I just found out that there was a study just this last week. They found out that Siberian tigers will actually eat bears. You know, a Siberian tiger makes a cougar look like a little house cat. A full-grown male cougar can get up to 150 pounds, but a full-grown male tiger can get up to 600 pounds. And they found that these Siberian tigers, that they will eat brown bears. And the brown bears actually make up about 10% of their diet. So it just goes to show how crazy. I mean, you think the cougar is deadly. And those Siberian tigers are no joke. 600 pounds, man. And they eat bears for breakfast. Pretty impressive. Okay, I gotta keep an eye on my torch. I know I'm attracting wildlife here. They're probably going to be coming up to me anytime, any moment. The wolves. But I do need to get these sticks. We're getting pretty low on fuel. Okay, any more sticks? Let's drop the hides in here, get them curing. Honestly, you know what? I could, let's take them with me. Let's take these. We're going to take them with us and let them cure inside the mine. Because the mine is just a little bit closer to our destination. When we leave tomorrow, we're actually going to have to go past the mine. By the way, here's saplings. I wish I could harvest those. Alright, any more sticks? Yeah, to get those saplings, I gotta have a hacksaw. But I could cut those down and get them curing into arrow shafts. By the way, did I pass? I hope I didn't pass the mine. Is that right here? I think I actually have to go further. I'll go a little bit further. I think it's up here. There we go. Any more rabbits? Alright, let's go inside. Okay, we've got some exploring to do. We've already been in this mine, but we didn't have a torch before. Okay, we'll just leave those here curing. Let's go explore the mine. Could be some loot here. Wait, is that a dead end? Let's do this one first. I always want to check the dead ends first. Got some salts. Be nice if we had a tool to harvest that. So this mine actually comes out right at the bear's den. Or right next to it. All this coal is going to be so helpful. Okay, is there any loot? Nice. I see a hacksaw. We got pork and beans and the hacksaw I was looking for. 80% condition. We can actually start getting saplings curing now. Looks like my torch is almost out here. Okay, so I will have to get those saplings when we leave here. I'll have to grab them.
I think I can use this.
Got a 100% torch. Well, Desolation Point has been quite an adventure, I must say. Okay, I hope my torch doesn't blow out here. I'm actually going to leave it. Let's get down low. I think there's some saplings here, so I want to be quick and try to grab the saplings if there are any. We don't see any. Okay, guys. Well, if you want to know where we are actually right by... So there's the bear cave right there. And then that's the bridge with the wolf cave. So we walked under that bridge and then there's a wolf cave. So that is where we are. And often there can be some saplings here. I'm actually kind of surprised there were no saplings. Are there any up here? Got some sticks. Okay, I don't want to wander too far. Oh, we never did check those. You know what? I'm going to get my torch, guys. We never did check the car and the little building over here.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because it...
Let's get our torch. It's not windy. Now, the bear can be out, so I got to be careful here, but there is more to explore before we finish. I think I better get it. I better do what I can and search. Let's just try to watch out for the bear. Don't know where he is. But if the bear does come, because it's not windy, we should be able to safely make a fire or escape somehow. Okay, so we need to check this building and those cars. If you can call this a building.
I'm not
Oh,
going to be able
brother.
to carry this load for much longer.
Don't need a car battery. I will take the bandage, though. Don't have a pry bar. Do I? No. So we are cold again, but we've already cured our hypothermia.
Do I? If I don't warm up soon.
Check the glove box. Nothing on the visor. Okay, there's one more vehicle right here. By the way, we're back at the Hibernia Whale Processing Plant. As you can see. Theoretically, we could sleep here, I guess. It's not a bad idea. Scrawled message. A memento with a survival hint. I used to go here to get out of town before the quakes. It was some peace anyway. I think we've already been here. I think that's the... Yeah, that's the Katie's Corner? Quiet Katie's Corner or something like that. Secluded spot. Okay. There's one last place we can go. It is very dangerous. You know what? I'm going to get a different torch. Because this is our 100% torch. Not that it really matters, but it's kind of nice to have a 100% torch. Okay, there's one last spot we can go. It is pretty dangerous because we are walking right up to the bear den, but there's some cars on the bridge, or at least one car. Let's watch out for bears. Bear crossing. It would be nice if I knew where the bear was. I think I'm going to go for it, guys. Ooh, stars are coming out. Look at that. Fog is clearing up. I wonder if that means we're getting an aurora. I'm going to try to get up on this rock. Maybe. Can I get up on it? Just to get a view. See if we can spot the bear. I have no idea where the bear is. Okay.
Getting a bit thirsty.
This is risky. I'm gonna try to hang on the rocks. In case the bear comes, we can run off the rocks. Because we are right by his den. There's a rabbit down there. This is the bear den, guys. Right there, straight ahead. That is the bear den. I hope there's something worth it here. Spray can. Came all this way for a spray can. I really hope there's something here. Simple tools, okay. I guess we'll use our 100% torch because I don't want to take the time to get another one. Is there anything else up here? Okay, that was it. We came here for a spray can and some simple tools. I'm feeling like a simple tool right now. Coming all this way for simple tools. Okay. I'm on high alert. My eyes are darting everywhere. I'm trying to figure out where this bear is, if he's here. Really, we just need to get to safety now. I guess we could sleep at the... We could sleep at the Hibernia Processing Plant. That's probably smart. So we're right by there. As long as we don't walk right into the bear, it should be a safe place. No sign of the bear. You know what? I'm trying to stick to the rocks for safety, but it's also going to possibly cause a problem for me. I keep seeing shapes and wondering if it's a bear. Is that the bear straight ahead? Or just a rock. It's probably a rock. Can I get over this log? Yeah, okay. I feel like we have mostly made it to safety. Don't have that much further to go. It'd be nice if we had that meat back at the lighthouse. Okay, let's go this way. I do need to remember to get those saplings by the stone church. But obviously that's not going to be tonight. Ooh, are there more saplings over here? Actually, seems like there were more saplings over here. I seem to remember seeing saplings here. Ooh, we got rose hips. Okay. Oh, we do need the, we need... Oh. I heard the bear. I hear him, guys. I don't know where he is. The bear is here. I don't know where he is.
Need water.
There he is, right there. He's going down to the ocean. I'm not smelly, am I? Okay. He is leaving. Nope, he's coming back. Can you see his breath? Right there? I could smell him before I could hear him, and then I heard the low grunts. What are you up to, bear? I want to harvest some sticks. Are you coming this way? He's going down to the ocean. Okay. I swear there were saplings over here. Am I going crazy? Anyway, we need to get some sleep. I am starving. No, I'm not starving. I'm dying of thirst and I'm freezing cold. Okay. I'm glad we found him before he found us. Let's get inside. Okay, we're warm. Let's get a drink. Let's check. How much fuel do I have? I got all that coal now, right? 21 pieces of coal, 3 reclaimed wood. I'm gonna let my torch go out here. We're not quite fully tired yet. We're gonna break down this chair. And there was another chair over here. Okay. So I'm mostly just trying to get tired, as you guys know, so I can sleep through the night. That should be good. All right. Let's drop down and go to sleep. So where is our bed? Workbench. Here's our bed. Okay, as long as we have enough food, we should be okay. I got the pork and beans. I'm going to eat the low condition crunch bar. We may get sick. Let's see what happens. Okay, we made it. Nice. Let's eat the chips. And we'll drink up. sleep for 10 hours. I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. Woke up fully rested, a little bit thirsty. So today is moving day. We are done with Desolation Point. It's time to head out. We're going to go get our guts and hides and travel to a new territory called the Coastal Highway. Let's see what the weather looks like. It's nice and warm today up here. Okay. I wonder if the bear could ever make his way up here. I feel pretty safe on these stairs. Anyway, guys, this is where we're going to call it an episode. I want to say thank you before you click away. Thanks so much for coming along. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please take a minute, press the like button, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you are already subscribed so you don't miss out on the adventure. But most importantly, guys, I do hope to catch you in the next episode. Take care.